90% of horse owners continue to make this mistake without realizing it. They do not notice the pain in their horses, and these pain symptoms continue for 3 to 5 years. Thus, your horse suffers from this pain silently. This mistake of yours can significantly impair the health, happiness, and quality of life of your horse. Let's now list these 4 big mistakes that we make in order. 1. Ignoring behavioral changes. The most common and dangerous mistake horse owners make is to interpret minor changes in a horse's behavior as a change in temperament. If your horse suddenly becomes difficult to handle, resists when you saddle him, lays his ears back, or turns to look behind you when you saddle him, these signs are often interpreted as bad temperament. However, in most cases, this is a form of showing that the horse is in pain. Back pain, dental problems, gastrointestinal problems, joint pain, all of these manifest themselves as behavioral changes. The horse has no language and cannot speak to you, but he is constantly sending you messages through body language. The question is, are you listening to him? Warning: these signs should not be ignored. Refusing to come under the saddle or turning his back. Laying his ears back, opening his mouth before riding. Removing grain residues from feed for dental problems. Not standing in a corner of the stable and not moving. Losing the previous rhythm during exercise, avoiding reaching the abyss. Irritation when the hind leg is touched. 2. Neglecting dental care. Horses are designed to continue to grow their teeth throughout their lives. As this process progresses, teeth can wear unevenly, develop sharp edges, and cause problems with jaw alignment. These problems can make it difficult for the horse to chew food, cause pain in the saddle mouth, and even limit head and neck movement. It is recommended that horses have their teeth checked by a professional equine dentist every 6 to 12 months. Studies show that the vast majority of horse owners extend this period to 2 to 3 years, sometimes even longer, causing their horses to suffer even more. 3. Only do hoof care when there is a problem. There is a very popular saying in the horse world about horse care: no hoof, no horse. Hoof care should be carried out through preventive measures. A horse's hooves should be trimmed every 6 to 8 weeks, and its shoes should be replaced on time. Unfortunately, many horse owners start doing all this after they start hoofing their horse. The obvious lameness is already a sign that the pain is several stages advanced. Hoof-related problems such as pus accumulation, damage to internal structures, and frenulum damage develop insidiously over time. However, proper and regular care can effectively prevent such problems. 4. Ignoring stress. Horses are extremely sensitive and emotional animals. Factors such as social isolation, the same lifestyle every day, lifelong stable life, relocation, and changing owners can cause serious stress in horses. These forms of stress directly affect physical health and lead to stomach ulcers, immune system weakness, and behavioral problems. Studies show that 60 to 90% of racing and sports horses suffer from stomach ulcers. Most of this is due to stress and improper nutrition, eating only grain instead of grass, feeding at long intervals, and inactivity increase stomach acidity. However, horses cannot express this discomfort and pain to you in words. The right way. Take these steps for your horse. Schedule a regular veterinary checkup every 6 months. Call a farrier every 6 to 8 weeks without waiting for lameness. At least once a year, have your horse's teeth checked by a dentist. Record your horse's behavior daily and notice any changes as soon as possible. Keep your horse in the herd as much as possible. Social interaction is essential for psychological health. If he is on a diet, make sure it is high-quality hay with some grain added. After exercise, systematically check his body for heat, swelling, and fatigue. Final word. Build a bridge of trust and confidence with your horse. At the root of all these mistakes is a common point: the strength of the bond you have with your horse. Owning a horse is not just about feeding an animal. It is the art of understanding a living being without knowing the language. Look carefully into your horse's eyes. Do you see fear or calmness and comfort? If he puts his feet firmly on the ground when you put the saddle on, this means he trusts you. If he constantly backs away, this means a feeling of hesitation is behind it. To build trust with your horse, you must first ensure its health. A horse that is in pain cannot learn, show confidence, or reveal its true potential. The greatest gift an owner can give him is to ensure that his horse lives a pain-free life. Remember that your horse not only listens to your words, but also feels your feelings and tension. In return, all you have to do is listen to his silence. Reading the message in this silence is the beginning of becoming a true horse person.